Shoot our shells. Ayy. And this on the mob. Ayy. 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 And this on the mob. Ayy. 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 And this on the mob, bitch. Ayy.
A 21-year-old becomes so feared his enemies use over 40 shots to make sure he is gone. For Cedrone Doles, known as Shooter Shells, this was not just a brutal ending. It was the grim result of a life defined by tragedy and war. His story is not just about music or gang life. It's a chilling look at how a boy with nothing to lose became one of the most dangerous figures in Chicago.
When I'm in the hood, niggas honor me. Looked in my inbox and I'm the sole grown nominee. I heard a lot of lies niggas promise me. They say the truth hurt, but I don't get hurt commonly. Cause honestly, that ain't what they be out here. They worry about having clout and staying flea out here. I'm caged in the mind and I wanna be free out here. Cause all I see is modern day slaves and peas out here. They weak out here. I grind they weak out here. And I'm a man, money talks, so I don't speak out here. I got insomnia, I don't get to sleep out here. If you ain't the man getting money, you a leech out here on me. Look, ain't sold crack, but I wrote raps. It's known fact, they want me dead, so I told Gax. I don't lack, I'm paranoid, but I know Mac. If Dope Boy ain't let Trey out the car, he was gon' rap. You niggas can't raise life out of casket. You niggas can't make a hit off a classic. You niggas can't turn a bitch to a savage. And how you got free crack but no addicts? And that's the truth, I'm going hard in the booth. I lost my mind, the car to the top, all for a roof. I'm trying to ball, shoot a shoe. If he an artist to you, I put him in the bag and throw him down the garbage chute. Look, I ain't fresh, but Nina is when I'm coming out. You run your mouth, pull up the house, get the dumping out. Your fam running out, bro send 100 out. Face shots into your abdomen and leave your stomach out. I stuck out. And success is a must now. Real shit, it ain't too many people I can trust now. The hood full of fool shit, I stay tucked now. And all the bad bitches starting to look like clucks now. They sluts now. It's like all of them seem to buzz now. Shoot the shells, man, let's get it.
Leaving a trail of bodies and a mystery the FBI is trying to solve. It all started with a childhood that was stolen from him. Before the guns, before the feuds, Cedrone was a kid on Chicago's east side. His world shattered when he was only 9 years old. His father was murdered, ripped from his life, by the same street violence that would later consume him. Just 2 years later, tragedy struck again when his mother passed away from an illness. By the age of 11, he was an orphan, with no parents to guide him and nowhere to call home. He bounced between friends' houses, learning to survive on his own. He had to grow up fast, making adult decisions when he should have been worried about school. It was a path that put him on a collision course with one of Chicago's biggest gangs. The area he grew up in, known as Terrortown, was a battleground.
And I was made for this shit, I can bet it all. I got the talent of a hustler, I can sell it all. We was living like OGs as youngsters. Shit was real, they found four in a dumpster. And I would never forget where I come from. And I could still go to the hood where I come from.
His set, Black Mob, was a small but fierce brotherhood. For a time, they were cool with their neighbors, the much larger and wealthier NLMB. The focus was on making money. On the streets, respect is everything, and a single act of disrespect can ignite a war. That's exactly what happened in 2009. Reports claim an NLMB member named Vito was selling on Black Mob turf without paying his dues. He was checked for it, and his pride was hurt. His older homie allegedly told him to go back and handle business. The situation escalated, and Vito was soon after murdered in retaliation. That was the spark. NLMB declared war, and Terrortown became a place where old friendships died and bullets flew daily. Right in the middle of this chaos, a personal rivalry was brewing that would make the war much uglier. The war between the sets raged, and a more public beef was taking shape. G Herbo, NLMB's rising rap star. In his early songs, Herbo named Shells, mocking him for everyone to hear. Shells said in an interview he was shocked. He saw Herbo around the neighborhood all the time, but claimed he never had that same energy in person. According to Shells, it was his crew that used to chase Herbo and his friends away. Whether true or not, the disrespect was public. Shells fired back in his own music, and the feud became legendary.
And they ain't gon' speak about bro, cause they don't know shit. I'm talking my count alone, I got a whole nick. These niggas talking like they blowing, he a whole bitch.
It was not just about territory anymore. It was personal, with two of the biggest names from each side, locked in a war of words and much more. The summer of 2013 was when things took a dark turn. The back-and-forth shootings exploded into a full-blown slaughter, and Shooter Shells allegedly became a key player. He went from a kid who got into fights to one of Black Mob's most feared shooters. In June, an NLMB member named Simo was caught slipping and was shot down. The streets immediately said it was Shells. Just a few weeks later, after Black Mob lost one of their own, they retaliated. NLMB's Pistol P was killed, and again, rumors pointed to Shooter Shells and his crew. Then came another hit on NLMB's Richie Rich. With 3 alleged bodies in just 2 months, Shooter Shells had become NLMB's biggest problem. He was no longer just another member. He was a one-man wrecking crew. Just as he was cementing his reputation, the streets would deal him the most devastating blow of all. Shells was locked up on a gun charge in 2014 when he received the worst news of his life. His older brother, King Scoobs, had been murdered. It was not by their main rivals, NLMB. The people who allegedly took his brother were from ABK, a set that had once been their allies. The betrayal was immense. He was trapped behind bars, helpless. The last piece of his family was taken from him by people he once considered friends. When Shells was finally released, he was a man on a mission.
Thank the gram, now we knowin' where your home at. Niggas say they smoking bones, so we own that. Free smoke, let them know if you want that. With your hoe, that bitch dead, that's a bonus.
He reportedly hunted for his brother's alleged killer, a man named Yogi from ABK. In 2016, Yogi was ambushed and shot multiple times in the face. The streets knew this was more than a gang hit. This was a brother's revenge. With his reputation growing and his pain fueling his rage, Shooter Shells decided to pour all of it into his music. In 2017, he released Death at 150, one of the most disrespectful diss tracks in the song by directly mocking G Herbo, saying his rapping ass did not want to shoot. He went on to name-drop dead members from NLMB, like Fazo, Kobe, and Pistol P, disrespecting their memory. He mocked Yogi's death, the man he allegedly killed for his brother. The song was a massive statement. It got him attention, but it painted a huge target on his back. In Chicago, when you diss the dead so openly, you're not just making a song, you're signing a death warrant. It was a move that may have sealed his fate. On July 10, 2017, the war came to a brutal end for Shooter Shells. It was a bright morning. When he was ambushed, getting into his car, a white sedan pulled up, and 3 men jumped out, guns blazing. They showed him no mercy, chasing him down and shooting him again and again. When he fell, they stood over his body and continued to fire, concentrating on his head. Police found over 40 shell casings at the scene. It was a message. This was personal. The question of who was responsible sparked 2 powerful theories. Some say it was NLMB, getting revenge for all the pain he had caused them, with rumors pointing to their top shooter, Mad Max. Others believe it was ABK, finally getting their payback for Yogi in the most brutal way. The hit was so significant, the FBI WA's reportedly investigating the case. Looking into the deep and violent history between the gangs, the story of Shooter Shells completes a tragic circle. He was a boy who lost his parents, a brother who lost his sibling, and a soldier who fought in a war he was born into. His interviews show a sharp, intelligent young man weighed down by a lifetime of pain. The final mystery of who ordered the hit that ended his life remains unsolved, buried in the streets of Chicago. It leaves a chilling question. Was Shooter Shells a monster created by hate, or was he a broken child who was never given another choice?
Hey, these niggas don't know what they into. When you talk about a real nigga name of a beast, then you know real killers come and get you. Niggas hating a real, only recognize real. They don't know what these niggas been through. And I don't play cause a nigga can't fake in the field. And I know you want to kill it, it ain't in you. And these niggas, they soft like tissue. Better know my niggas be with that. You can see that the team we FEB. If it's war, my niggas go send that. I got dough if a nigga fall off, and a nigga better hide. Cause you know I gotta get back. When you blow, you can get the sawed off. Cause I gotta keep a tool by the go and she'll get wet. And I don't wanna put your little nigga shit back. I'm shining, bitch, I'm flexing. Black Mob is what I'm reppin'. And all day my niggas reckless. Do hits when I'm on Essex, and you never catch me naked. Don't get the wrong impression. We cut through my niggas necklace. Don't like it but respect it. This ain't school but gonna test it. Gonna teach that boy a lesson. Catch a L and that's a blessing. We smoking like a session. You get poked if you finesse it. I bet they get the message. If it's poor then we address it. Catch a op, shit gon' get hectic. Shooter Shells.